Geeky with Gamer Leaf, the podcast in which one man strives to level up his geekhood and helping you do the same, one battle at a time. Now, let's get geeky with Gamer Leaf.
Not sure what new game to back on Kickstarter? Don't worry, Getting Geeky with Gamer Leaf has you covered this week in our Family Funday Friday episode. Stay tuned. After the first game, there will be another game that we will bring our Family Funday Friday review to you. So hold on to your horses and stick around after the Kickstarter Corner for another great game that's currently there as well. Thank you.
Shuffle the deck and deal the top 10 cards face on the table. As a group, use 3 of the cards to make a 3-panel comic strip with a beginning, a problem occurs, middle, a conflict happens, and end. The problem is resolved. See how many different strips you can make from your 10 cards.
Did this sound familiar to you guys? It didn't to me neither, but this is a new game that's on Kickstarter that goes through Tuesday the 13th of March.
This comic strip storytelling game, Comic Turns by Karen Rubens. It's 1 to 6 players, 5 to 20 minutes, and 8 and up. But you can make your own rules in your home, or you can have none rules. For more games or to submit your own rules, visit www.comicturns.com.
Okay, now we're going to play this for you, for the audience. Just a quick round. Okay, so we're playing, like I said, we're going to play a quick round where we turn over our cards. And so how you play this game is we each have our own comic strip. We dealt some like Princess Leaf was telling you. And then we're each going to play a tile down. And I don't know, we'll start with the youngest or oldest, or who are we starting with, guys?
Youngest.
Okay, so that would make Barbarian Leaf the starter of the game. And how it works is he'll put down a comic strip, say a sentence about it. We made names for our characters so you can follow along, hopefully, in the podcast. And then after they're done putting down their strip, and saying their story, they need to use the word then, and, or but, and, or so. And then the next person carries on with their comic strip. It needs to go follow a plan of the story. Last night we talked about, when we tried to initially record this, we talked about the first person who laughs is out. They added a little bit more than that. But let's see how it goes. Go ahead. Take us off, Barbarian Leaf. And remember, wait till the other person's done before you start with your story. One person talks at a time, and let's have a gay old time.
So, Richard went to the beach on a vacation, so he also received bad, heartbreaking news about his girlfriend, Jenny. And so...
Okay, well, actually it doesn't say what the heartbreaking news was. But let's see here. Let's go on. That's what she said, so we're going to deal with it. So he had no idea what to do with his new diamond ring he just bought. And
his cookie got stolen by cookie thieves, by mouses. Then Bridget and Jenny start smiling.
But then along comes Daisy, who takes off with Richard, and that makes Jenny pretty frustrated, but
they were kissing. Richard and Daisy were kissing. Jenny saw she was so fat. But then Jenny was acting all tough and said, I'm going to go take Richard back. But
Richard was not paying attention to any of this because he had to get to check his online grades on the report card website, and he got an A with a star. But
Jenny was so pumped up and fat. She was so excited and fat. But she was so fat that she said so.
In the picture, you got to see this. She's all mopey and got her head's hanging down low. So that goes with the picture that he just explained to you guys. Interesting.
Then Richard got mad because he didn't get a good grade. But then
He remembered that he just got an A, because remember I told you that? An A and a star, so this is a little impetuism, and they're both busting up a gut over here, so this is how fun the game can be with the 9 and 10-year-old children. There you go. Now, so what did you say, but or and or or? Wait, it was me. Okay, so, but he remembered that he got a good grade, an A plus a star, so...
So he had a bad time smiling, so he was fat, looking at his girlfriend, then Daisy just showed up, so fat, then she was waving her fat hand with a lot of bug bites. Everyone was looking at her, and she was an actual murderer that betrayed the fat kids. But
then Daisy and Richard decided to kiss again, and Jenny was so pumped up, she was so sad.
Interesting. So the moral of the story is...
And the last one I got is, why are you describe? It says subscribe to our channel.
It's a blank card and it says subscribe to our channel. So, like I was saying...
And we'll call you and break up with you. That what it said with the heart with an X.
Interesting. So, like I was about to say, this is Comic Turns, and it looks like it took a turn for the wild here. The moral to this story is, there is none.
We'll give you a plus with a star if you join us and give us free money.
Then Jenny and British will come and get you.
Game over, said Game Relief. And so, yeah. So, what were your thoughts on Comic Turns, Princess Leaf?
Good, and also you can play solo if you want to play by yourself, and nobody will want to play with you.
I felt like I was going to the beach with a flying tree.
How did you feel about this game, Barbarian Leaf?
I felt like Jenny was evil.
Okay. What about
that shows that she's placing the evil card.
So, Barbarian Leaf, what did you think about this game?
I think about it was fun.
Okay. Would you play it again?
Yes.
Why did you like it?
I liked about it that you can make your own story, and I wanted to change about it. If you subscribe and keep watching, I'll tell you what it is. The thing I like about it is, now I'll change about it, that making it with superheroes that are fat, Avengers that are fat, that's all.
If I could change the game one bit, I would make it so it isn't all paper and mostly cardboard.
Interesting. I would add more art, like Barbarian Leaf was saying, maybe more characters and stuff, but it is a pretty fun game. You could have wilds and loads of fun. I think it would work good for kids as well as parents or just people who want to play a fun game. It's really cool. I think you guys should go and take a chance on it on the Kickstarters, and yeah, you can get a great game.
I would give it 100 leaves if I have to borrow people.
Okay, now it is time for our Kickstarter Corner, so we'll bring that to you, and then stay tuned for after Kickstarter Corner, and you'll get a review of Lexicons of Dueling Katana, which is on Kickstarter as well.
And now we're signing off, getting geek with you geek.
It's time for Kickstarter Corner. To begin now. Welcome to Kickstarter Corner. Let the games begin. First, we're going to talk about Battledigm, the fast-paced 2-player deck building game. They have 2,000 more to get to their goal. They end on Saturday, March 3rd, which is on my brother's birthday. Wizard Leafs. Next is
Creatures of Vathis.
Volume 1, D&D 5e and Pathfinder. Creatures of Vathis, Volume 1 is
It's 150-page bestiary compatible.
with both D&D 5th edition and the Pathfinder role-playing game. So they end on also Wizard Leaf's birthday on March 3rd, 2018. This one is called I Am the Greatest Hero Edition, a hip pocket superhero card game. Fast-paced to play, great fun, and unique art. Each game is different. Become the greatest hero. They have 23 days to go. They end on March 16, 2018, on Friday. The next one is Dungeons of Infinity. Dungeons of Infinity is a board game for 1 to 5 players. It features random dungeon creation, solo, co-op, competitive, or story mode. And we also played this before, but I think we sent it to the Logan Chops reviews. It was really fun, and you're supposed to find a princess, but we didn't find her. And they end on March 19th at 7:06 something a.m. Last one is Infinities. Defiance of Fate. A strategic adventure game with resource management.
A strategic adventure game with resource management.
Map building, dice drafting, and Infinity replay value for 2 to 5 players.
Or 2 to 4.
Strategic adventure game with source management, map building, dice drafting, and Infinity replay value for 2 to 4 players. They have 28 days to go, they end on March 22nd. Tuesday at 8:01 a.m. So you have to get up at 8:01 in the morning before 8:01, and you have to back this project.
Or just back it now. The sooner you back it, the better off you'll be, because then they'll be able to have a better chance of funding their project. So yeah, check it out on the Kickstarters if you don't believe us. And then I want to say there's one more, so let me look at this. Let's see. Really quickly, let's do one more Kickstarter Corner, can we? Let's see here. Let's do one more quick one. Let's see here. Give me one more. Go ahead.
We're going to talk about a game.
Well, yeah, of course we're going to talk about a game. So.
Swords and Katana.
No, not quite.
Swords and Souls. Earn your escape for the underworld by fighting your former friends in this fast-paced combat card game. Get ready to get aggressive.
Yeah, Swords and Souls. Earn your escape from the underworld by fighting your former friends in this fast-paced combat card game. Get ready to get aggressive, like she said. And this project goes through March 22nd. So check it out on the Kickstarter. It's a really fun game, it looks like. From Fridge Crisis Games. Well, Game Relief has done it again. I guess you shouldn't be surprised if you've listened to the last couple episodes or any of the episodes, to tell you the truth. We accidentally lied to you. We have a couple more Kickstarters on Kickstarter Corner. So here goes. So, Colossal Games has done it again. Do you remember Western Legends? I backed that one. It looks fun. I still got to go in and... Yeah, if you haven't gone in and done your pledge manager like me, if you're a slacker like me, go ahead and make sure you do that so you can get your Western Legends game that they recently had on Kickstarter that was amazing and really funded. Now, they've done it again and launched, going from an old West game or whatnot, where you can be... I believe you can be the good guys or the bad guys and get points that way. Now, they've done it again. They've launched Kami-sama, however you say that. It's a game of Japanese spirits for 2 to 4 players, featuring asymmetrical powers, area control, and beauty on a unique rotating board. This one looks awesome and fun. It looks like they're doing a lot of different Kickstarter lives or whatnot, and you can go ahead. There's actually a way to now subscribe to people's live streams. Right under the live stream page, right under the picture, you go ahead and click it, and I just did that myself. So you can do that too and not miss a beat on that. So check it out. They funded really quick. I'm not sure entirely how quick they funded, but they were going for $30,000 goal, and within the first day at some point, they're now at 37,819 when I recorded this, with 653 backers to go, or backers that they have. They have 16 days to go. They go through the 11th of March, which is a Sunday. So go ahead and get on this. They have like some really cool characters. In another episode, we will go through some of those characters with you. But yeah, definitely check it out on the Kickstarters. Oh, guess what? We will also have on one of the people from Colossal Games. You want to find out who it is? Make sure you're listening next week. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, check it out. Oh, and reminder, if you are liking any of the games that you hear us talk about on Kickstarter Corner, make sure you do us a big favor. Go ahead and click the link that's on our show notes when you back the games, so they can realize that you're coming over from Getting Geeky with Game Relief, that you heard it here first on Getting Geeky with Game Relief. Well, even if you didn't hear it here first, but you heard it on us or you saw it on our show notes, click it and then back it. This will help us earn our street cred and help Game Relief get geeky. Because remember, you're getting geeky with Game Relief. Let's help Game Relief get a little geeky on the Kickstarters. And then, last but not least, is Animal Elements. Once again, we will also have him on the show, the creator of it. So you'll have to pay attention. There's a couple great ones coming to you next week. Animal Elements, the wild miming game. A gorilla with brain freeze, a hyena with a hangover. Act out ridiculous combinations in this hilarious, family-friendly party game. I want to say that Richard Simpson of We're Not Wizards backed both this as well as Colossal Games' new games. So yeah, definitely check them out on the Kickstarters. It's kid-friendly, learn in minutes, large and small groups. Yeah, definitely check it out on the Kickstarter. Did I tell you? This one goes through Wednesday, March 14th. Yeah, check it out. They're almost to their goal. You might be the one that pushes them over the edge. But anyways, now I guess you really want to get on with your life, but you might want to find out about another game on Kickstarter because you knew that the Leafs were going to be reviewing something, even if you didn't. If you're still with us, go ahead and stick around a couple more minutes, and you can find out about another great card game, a collectible deck game on Kickstarter. Here goes nothing. So, yeah, now back to our review of Lexicons of Dueling Katana. I'm dashing and dodging. I jab with my Scottish two-handed claymore, swinging right for my own daughter's lower trunk. Then I go to slash her legs out from under her. Then, because she's still standing, I take it back to her trunk, knocking her unconscious.
I guess my right hand French rapier is no match for my dad's Scottish two-hand claymore.
Did that sound familiar to you guys? Well, if not, don't worry. This is about a new game on Kickstarter. Well, part of it is, this is for a deck. You've heard of collectible card games, have you not?
Yes.
Like, what, Pokemon and stuff?
Pokemon, Skylanders.
Magic the Gathering. Yeah, there's a couple of them out there. But this is quite different. This is actually a deck collecting game. You ever heard of one of those before this?
Yeah.
What? Before this?
I don't remember the name.
Well, I hadn't. But, and maybe our audience has, like you, or maybe they haven't like me. Either way, there's a great game. This story, if you didn't sound familiar to you guys, as I said it didn't to me, this is about a new deck collecting game that is currently on Kickstarter. It is called Lexicons of Dueling Katana. Now, this is for their latest deck, which is a katana. I think it's a Japanese weapon or something. But me and Princess Leaf were lucky enough to be able to sit down and play with Lexicons of Dueling Two-Handed Scottish Claymore, and
It was good.
what was your weapon?
The right hand Reaper, and his was the Scottish two-handed Claymore.
Yeah, so that's the game we played. So these are another decks. Right now they currently have 3 decks, I want to say, or at least we tried 3 decks out. And this is the 4th deck. It's called the, like I said, Japanese Katana. So that's kind of exciting. We didn't get to try that, but this is what we tried, and we're bringing the review to you.
We just have Scottish, English, and 2 French.
Yep, so that's pretty fun. So tell us about this game, Princess Leaf, please.
It's a fun game, and I think it's around 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it depends on how quick you are. I took her out, as you saw, I took her out pretty quick in that first round. But how do you play this?
So you have so you have a whole deck, and you're supposed to pick 10 cards in your hand. And then at the first round, you pick 3. And if you survive, you get to do 6. And you have to if you have more than 10 or about 10 in your discard pile, you lose, and the other person wins.
Yeah, it's not about killing them. It's about knocking them unconscious, as I did with Princess Leaf. So it's, and you don't have to shuffle. If you go back and listen to our interview that we did on Monday with the guy, the creator of this game, and you'll be able to find out more about it. But I believe it's called a double blinded or something, double blind mechanic, where you didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know what you were doing. But yeah, you play out the cards, and then you turn them over and you find out who attacked who with what, different parts of the body that they attacked. It's a pretty fun game. So what were your thoughts on this?
It was a fun, fast-paced game.
Would you play this game again?
Yes.
If we had it not, would you buy it with your own money, Princess Leaf?
Probably, but I don't have my own money.
But if you did, would you?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty cool to hear. So, what do you not like about the game? What would be one thing you would do to fix it if it was broken? Yeah, what would be one thing you would do to fix it?
Make kids be able to beat dads and moms.
Well, I bet they can. It just depends on how you, like, that's what he said when I interviewed him. You're kind of getting an idea. That's why they have 3 rounds with the different cards. You're kind of getting a hand on your opponent, seeing what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. See how they attack, so you can know how to hit them back. That's kind of what it is. It'll take a little bit of strategy, but we'll do good. The thing I would change is, I don't know if it comes in this for the Kickstarter or not, but the tuck boxes. I, like Logan Chops, have come to not like the tuck boxes. I really like the boxes that Kung Pao Chicken did. But I would just look past that tuck box idea, and I would get this great game. It is stellar. I think it's almost done on Kickstarter anyway. So go check it out. It's pretty inexpensive. It's a fun game.
Do it today, or you'll turn rich.
Huh?
Do it today, and you'll turn rich.
Well, I guess according to Princess Leaf, if you get this game, you will turn rich. So I bet they're going to have a blow up in the funding, because everyone's going to be going from this podcast immediately to back this game. Don't forget about comic turns. We played that. How many leaves would you give this?
5, and I'm serious about you getting rich if you back this game today.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first on Getting Geeky with Game Relief. Not how you can get rich by going to a job or having a rich relative die, but by backing a simple card game on the Kickstarters.
It's not simple.
Yeah, I guess it's not too simple, but it was fun. It was fast-paced. We liked it. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Well, we will let you get on with your lives, and we'll get on with ours now.
And you'll turn rich if you back this game. Now, signing off. Get geeky, say geeky, and bring others into the geek forward. Princess Leaf out.
And I guess that me too, Gamer Leaf out.
With her sidekick, Gamer Leaf.
You hear that, guys? I'm a sidekick. Well, we'll catch you all on the
flip side, and I'm also taking over this Kickstarter.
Interesting. Well, y'all have a great night, and I'll go see if I can wear the little leaves out for bedtime. Peace out.
Gamer Leaf levels up. Tune in next week to see if Gamer Leaf's luck holds up.